And now we move from Honduras and return now to Petare in the Miranda State with the Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. Let's listen to what he's saying now. We are celebrating that it was burned today, November 15, the Integral Committee of Bases of Venezuela. November 15. Take notes. Because we made a transcendental step to guarantee the future of these young people and these the people empower itself, is conscious of it, is united. In every street, Gisela was telling me, told me, he was in La Guaira State, and I saw him demonstrating in Termero, swearing in the Integral Bases Committee, where our Commander Chavez concerned for the future of the homeland. And he gave me the numbers of an effort that just has 8 days. It will give jump from the lifters from streets to the collective committees and working committees. And we made today constitute 235,000 Bolivarian committee till the last corner of Venezuela. 4 millions that has been articulating. That's in the streets, in these rivers of people. I called Naum and told him, "Are you in Petare?" Said hi to the mayor of Caracas, to Governor to Diogenes Lara, mayor of Petare, Pedro Infante, deputy of Petare, Celia Flores, maximum authority of my heart, to the new Shakira of Venezuela with that hairstyle, on all the equipment, on all the groups, the teams, partners, Nicolás Ernesto, deputy of Caracas. He was born in Petare. It's a secret weapon, but he grew up in San Cristobal, Alfred Nazaret Ñañez, poet. I called Naum and asked him if he was in Petare. Well, and here I was in another part of the country. It's a secret. And in 20 minutes, I was driving with Celia. We drive fast, and I will be there because I want to participate in this historical day, in which is being born November 15, the Integral Bases Committee in the streets of the country. 8 days, just 8 days, Saturday and Sunday, Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. These people is awake, these people is willing, and these people is prepared to defend the homeland of any threat, of any aggression, of any criminal aggression. And that's a proof. We have to see how organized more than 100,000 streets, and we made it possible with the structure, and we had a better structure, more sincere and honest and stronger. And we have duties. The first, consolidate the teams in the streets. The first duty. How much sympathizers, friends we have, how much families to establish the working cycle of this Bolivarian committee in every street. Really beautiful work. Second place, the big duty of getting ready for the defense of their street, their parish and their community. With just one sign. Peace, peace. The plan is called PAS, which is peace.
Peace, peace, peace. They're playing peace on the street. A street per street. Peace, peace, peace. 2, 3, 5,000 a street. 2, 3, 5,000. Peace, peace, peace. The Bolivarian Comité debates the integral. Listen to me, listen to me. Starting or not starting? Starting. Nos entendemos, ¿verdad? Si quieren les hablo guayú o cariña. Pero lo que pasa es que yo hablo con un solo idioma que nos entendemos todos. El idioma del amor a la patria. Y pongo al frente de esta batalla a nuestro Señor Jesucristo, a quien le entregamos
Jesus Christ is in front of this battle.
El único rey.
He's the only king
Entre cielo y tierra,
between
Jesús
heaven
de
and
Nazaret.
earth.
Niño, joven y mártir palestino, Jesús de Nazaret.
He's a martyr, Palestinian martyr. So Jesus is the commander-in-chief of the battle for peace and sovereignty of the Venezuelan people. And I said, as David said, in front of Goliath, Goliath, my friend, you can have all those weapons, but you don't have what I do. I have the blessing of God and the blessings and love of the people of God, which is the Venezuelan people. I'm David against Goliath. We are the people of David against the Goliaths that we have defeated in history. If God is with us, who will be against us?
Así que esa es la segunda tarea. Peace, peace, peace. Primer punto de
First
trabajo.
point, first thing to do,
Punto y círculo.
point a circle.
¿Quién tiene duda? Levante la mano.
Who has doubt? Who is
¿Están
doubting?
de acuerdo con el primer
Do you
punto?
agree with the first duty?
Segundo punto
The
de
second,
trabajo. Peace, peace, peace.
peace and peace.
Hacer todo por la
We
paz.
have to do everything for peace,
Como decía John Lennon, ¿no?
as John Lennon used to say.
Alfred Nazaret, ¿cómo era la canción de John
Alfred Nazareth, how is the song of
Lennon? Hospital. Mira, son jodedores, vale.
look, they are making fun of it.
Imagine there's no heaven. See as if you try. sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people.
¡Que viva la paz!
Peace will prevail, and long live to peace. It's such a beautiful song, the letter, the lyrics.
Busquen la letra.
You should look for the lyrics.
Una inspiración para todos
It's
los
an
tiempos,
inspiration for all the
todas las
times
generaciones que dejó
and
John
all
Lennon
the
como legado
generations
a la
that
humanidad.
young Lennon left for humanity. Long live to the John Lennon.
Ahora vamos a cantar salsa, pero todo
Now you'll sing salsa, but it'll take a minute. Second
tercer punto
duty,
del trabajo,
the third duty,
arrancandito,
starting
es
is
apoyar
support the consolidation of all the communal consensus and the communal circuits and communes, and to support the elections of next Sunday, November 23, the fourth consultation of this year.
apoyar
Supporting
con solidaridad
with the solidarity.
llegó un cafecito de
Here's
acá,
a coffee.
del Guaraíra Repano arriba, cultivado aquí mismo en la montaña sagrada.
Here, this coffee is from our Avila mountain,
Tiene que
from our
consolidar
Guaraíra
este amor
Repano
en una
mountain.
fuerza.
We have to consolidate this in our strength. The true love expressed in actions,
Y el amor por la patria en la
and the
acción por la
homeland
patria.
in actions for the
Defender
homeland.
la patria es construirla.
To defend the homeland is to build it, and to build it in the battle is to defend it. And we are compromised with body, soul,
En la construcción
in
de
the
una Venezuela
building of Venezuela free, independent,
soberana
sovereign,
para la felicidad de
for
todos y
the
de todas.
happiness of everyone.
¿Cuál es el objetivo de la
What is the
vida?
objective of life?
La felicidad
The
social,
happiness, social
dijo
happiness.
Bolívar.
That's what Bolivar said.
¿Y cuál es el objetivo de nuestra
What
revolución
the
bolivariana?
objectives
La
of
máxima
our
felicidad
Bolivarian
social
revolution
del
is the
hombre y la
maximum
mujer de a pie, de la familia
happiness
venezolana,
of the
de toda
Venezuelan
la
family
patria,
and
como un
all the
conjunto.
homeland.
Miren qué bella se ve esta bandera.
Look how beautiful looks this flag.
Amarilla, azul y roja.
Yellow, blue, and red.
Pintada por Miranda.
Colored by Miranda.
Izada por primera vez en Haití.
Was the first side at Haiti, and the first time it entered from Coral Falcon State, and it was them declared the official flag of Venezuela on July 14, 1811 at the Bolivar Square in Caracas. That flag was the standard of the liberator armies in all South America. That flag made Colombia free, Panama, Ecuador, Peru, and founded Bolivia.
La llevaron nuestros abuelos con dignidad.
Our grandparents had it with dignity,
Y nosotros tenemos que
and
defender
us
esta
has
tierra,
to defend this
a
land,
este pueblo, y
these
defender
people,
nuestra
and
bandera
to defend
gloriosa,
our
y que se
glorious
mantenga
flag,
como estandarte de
and
libertad,
to be
que se
as
mantenga invicta y victoriosa,
victorious
con sus 8 estrellas.
with its 8 stars.
Esa bandera hay que levantarla
That
más.
flag
Me alegra mucho que
has
ustedes
to be
hayan traído
more
banderas
right.
hoy.
I'm really glad you had your
Bolivariano de
flags.
base de aquí,
The
de
integral
Miranda.
bases here in Miranda had their flags. The committees of bases, they must be articulated. I talked with Dulce Rodriguez, which is in Puerto Cabello. Let's applause for her. Jorge Rodriguez, I saw him in Puerto La Cruz. Hector Rodriguez, I saw him in Maracaibo, sweating for 5 degrees. Deployed the team, the political team of the revolution, united, mobilized, and activated. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has announced once again an exercises responsible, giving its waters in front of the Sucre state to exercises, military exercises that pretends to be threatening from Republicas Venezuela is, that is not letting no one threaten. They said that they will do it from Monday to Tuesday. Well, the Trinidad and Tobago will see if they will support it, their waters and land to thread the Caribbean peace. I just call once again all the people of the United States, from south in Bolivarian and Delta Macuro, Monagas, Sucre, and Suátegui, Nueva Esparta, in perfect function and popular military, to establish a vigil and a permanent march in the streets with the Venezuelan flag really high, the huge vigil in the flight. I call it from Caracas. And it is a duty that I give you from here. And it's a duty that I'm giving to you, to all the popular forces and socials, politicals and military, to know to get into provocations, let's go imperialist parks and military threats. Venezuela must be respected, and we ask for it, for honor, peace, and truth. These people has power in the streets and the cities. As Hugo Chavez will say, enough mountains are here. Enough decided people is here. Enough perfect political, military and citizens are in here to defend the homeland and have the eternal peace for today and forever. And we do everything for love. We do anything to anyone. They want to steal our oil. Are we letting them to steal our oil? They want to steal our gas. Are we allowed? Raise your hands, the ones that want to be U.S. slaves. Raise your hands if you want this country to be a U.S. colony. Raise your hands if you want to eliminate the Venezuelan flag. Raise your hand. And the heart, the people that will defend this homeland with honor, values, and with love.
bastante amor que hay
a
aquí,
lot of love that is here,
bastante
a
pasión.
lot of patience.
No nos metemos con nadie,
We don't do anything to no one,
que no se metan con nosotros.
but they don't do anything to us.
Y yo le ratifico todos
And
los
I
días
ratified every day
al pueblo
to the people
de los Estados
of the
Unidos.
United States.
The people United States, listen to me. War of Caribe, war Sur America. No. War eternal. No. Peace. Yes. Peace for American. Yes. Y al pueblo y a la juventud de Estados Unidos le vuelvo a reiterar nuestro mensaje desde el corazón de los humildes.
Of the humble people, Oracle are the message.
Paren
Stop
las mentes y manos
the minds and
enloquecidas
hands of
que
your
quieren llevar a
crazy
Estados
people that
Unidos
want
otra vez
to
a una guerra
take the
eterna,
U.S. into
a
an
una
eternal
guerra
war,
criminal
into a
en
criminal war
Sudamérica
in
y
South
en todo
America
el
and
Caribe.
all the Caribbean.
En nombre de Dios,
In the
Padre
name of
Todopoderoso,
God,
decreto
I
la paz
decree
para
peace in
Venezuela
Venezuela,
y decreto la paz
and I
para el
decree
Caribe y
peace in the
Sudamérica.
Caribbean. As we see, there are the people who is supporting the government of Venezuela.
Damos la patria a Dios,
We all give our homeland to God,
a nuestro Señor Jesucristo, nosotros los
to
cristianos.
Jesus. We as Christians,
El gobierno de Estados
the
Unidos
government of the
pretende
United States
bombardear
pretends to
e
bomb
invadir
and
a un
invade
pueblo
a
cristiano, nuestro
Christian
pueblo.
people, homeland.
¿Qué es eso?
What is it?
What? What it is? United States, the government. What it is? Que ustedes quieren venir a matar a un
Again,
pueblo
here to
cristiano
kill
aquí en América del Sur.
Christians, country here
¿De
in
dónde
South
sale
America.
eso?
What is it?
Si este pueblo se le hemos
If these
entregado a nuestro
people,
Señor
we
Jesucristo y a
give
Dios.
it to God.
Si este es el pueblo del
This
gran
is the
libertador
people
Simón
of
Bolívar,
the
y el pueblo
Liberal
no se le
Simon
supre.
Bolivar.
Si este es el pueblo de
This
Ezequiel
is
Zamora
the
y de
people
Hugo
of
Rafael
Ezequiel
Chávez
Chamorro
Frías.
and Hugo Rafael Chavez Frias.
Hay quienes quieren entregarle
There are
este
people
país a
that
los
wants to
demonios.
give this country to the demons.
Ustedes saben
You
quién,
know
La ultraderecha
who. The
sayonista
far
le quiere
right
entregar este
wants
país a los
to
demonios.
give this country to
¿Quién va a poder
demons.
más?
But who can?
El pueblo de David,
The people of
el
David,
pueblo de Dios,
the people
el
of
pueblo de
God,
Bolívar,
the people of
o los
Bolivar,
demonios imperialistas.
or the imperialist demons.
Por eso nosotros,
That's why
hombres y mujeres de a pie unidos,
women and men together, we are
organizados y
organized and
empoderados en las
empowered
calles,
in the
la
streets.
mayor garantía
The
de soberanía,
biggest
de paz
guarantee
y
of
derecho al futuro y
sovereignty,
felicidad
peace,
de
and
todas
brighter
las
future and
generaciones que
happiness
están
of all the
creciendo
generations that are
en nuestra
growing
Venezuela
in
del
Venezuela
siglo XXI,
of the 21st
en
century,
esta Venezuela del
in this
2025.
Venezuela in 2025.
Seguir construyendo.
Continue
Ese tercer
rebuilding.
punto es importante.
That third point is important.
En esta consulta
In this
se debe
consultation, we
garantizar,
must
que
guarantee
los dos primeros
the
proyectos
two first projects
en cada
voted in
comunidad
every community
tengan de manera
be
inmediata el
immediately the
financiamiento y los proyectos se
financing
hagan,
for the
las obras
projects to be
se
done and be completed.
Estaríamos hablando
We will be talking of more
de
than 10,700
planificadas,
projects
propuestas y
planified and
decididas por el
proposed
pueblo
for the
para
people
finalizar este
to
año
finish
2025
this
en
2025 in
victoria
victory,
y victoria popular.
in popular victory.
Ya la semana pasada entregamos
Last week, we
20.808
gave more
obras.
than
Porque a nosotros nos importa la escalera que hay
200,000
que construir, la
because
baranda que hay
we
que
really
poner. A nosotros nos
it's
importa el
important
CDI,
for
el ambulatorio
us,
recuperado.
the
A
hospitals.
nosotros sí nos
It's
importa
important
la
for
escuela, el
us,
liceo
schools and
recuperado.
high schools.
A nosotros sí nos
It's
importa
important for
que se
us
mejore el
that will be
alumbrado,
better
la
the
llegada
light
del
in the
agua.
streets, the water service.
Aquí sí gobernamos
Here we
para los
govern
humildes.
for the humble people.
En Estados Unidos
In the
pretenden
United
gobernar
States
al
wants to
mundo,
govern the world,
pero nadie atiende
but
a los
no
40
one is
millones de
attending
estadounidenses que no
the
tienen
United States
vivienda.
that has no home.
Nadie atiende
No one
a
takes
los
care
millones de
for the
estadounidenses que
hundreds
no
of
tienen
United
un
States
plato
that
para
has
comer cada
no
día.
food every day.
Nadie atiende
No one
a los
takes care
millones de
of the
estadounidenses
hundreds
que no
of
tienen
United
educación para sus
United
hijos.
States that has no money
Nadie
for the education
atiende
of their kids.
a los más de 35 millones
No one is taking care of the more than
estadounidenses que
35,000
tienen problemas
of
graves
Americans
de
that
adicción por las
has
drogas químicas y
addictions
duras.
from drugs.
Y pretenden
And they pretend
salir al mundo con sus
going to the
armas
world with their arms,
y que a
with the
salvar al
weapons,
mundo.
saying that they will save the world.
Primero sálvense ustedes
First, you need to save
en
yourselves
Estados
in
Unidos,
the United States.
que nosotros
That
sabemos
us will know, and we know what to do with Venezuelan homeland and govern in the, for the people, by the people, for the people.
Tenemos la razón
We have the right,
moral,
moral,
espiritual,
spiritual,
política.
political,
Y tenemos la razón
and we
histórica,
have the
porque esta es nación
right
de
of
patriotas y
historical
de héroes.
right of, because this is a nation of
Pero también tengo que
heroes.
decirle
But I also have to tell you
que tenemos
that we
también
have
la fuerza.
the strength too, the
Política
strength, the
organizada en
political
la base,
organized
con el nacimiento hoy de los comités
strength
permanentes
with the birth
voluntarios.
of these integral peace committees.
Tenemos la fuerza popular militar, con
We
la
have the
milicia
popular strength
bolivariana
with the
desplegada.
militia.
Tenemos la fuerza militar
We
profesional,
have the strength of
bien
military
armada, con la Fuerza Armada
arm
Nacional Bolivariana.
with the Bolivarian armed forces.
Razón
We have the right and strength
para un país que ha sabido
for a
ganar
people that
su
has
presente,
won their
que ha sabido
present
ganar la paz
and has won peace,
y que sabrá,
and it knows.
todos ustedes tengan la certeza,
You will
sabrá
be
cualquier circunstancia
secure
que
of
nos
it,
toque,
because in any
sabrá ganar
circumstances
la
you
batalla
will
de la
know
paz
how
y del
to win
futuro.
the peace battle
En los días,
in the
semanas
coming
y años por
days.
venir. Colonia
The
y
colonial
esclavos
and
jamás.
slaves were
Never,
won.
never, never in the life. Libres,
Free,
independientes y
independent,
soberanos,
and sovereign
forever,
forever.
forever, por siempre, por los siglos de los siglos.
For all the years.
Nos están viendo por Zoom los comités bolivarianos
Seems
de
the Integral
de
Basis
Amazonas, un
Committee
aplauso
are
a
watching
Amazonas,
us from soon.
Anzoátegui,
In Swategui,
Apure,
Apure,
Tamacuro,
Temacuro, Warico,
Mérida, Monagas,
Lara,
Esparta,
Monagas, no Sparta, Portuguesa, Táchira, Sucre.
Vamos a juramentarnos porque compré entradas para ir con
Let's
Silvia
sworn in because I
al
bought
Monumental
a
para ver a
ticket
los
to
pioneros del
go
reggaetón.
to a concert in here.
Ivy Queen me está esperando por
Ivy
allá.
Queen is waiting for me.
Alexi y Figo.
Alexei Fido,
Alexi, Figo y Naum.
unknown.
En el Monumental hay como
At the
60,000
Monumental
personas
are like more than
rumbeando. Aquí, al
60,000
terminar la
people.
juramentación,
Here just at the very end, let's start the party. Here is my. I'm going to Celia to the Monumental Stadium. Or probably I'll give it away in a hole. No, we have everything here. In the Valle, in where I used to live, in the 14th house, there is a really huge Christmas party. 14th Street, there are a lot of music. At the Diego Ibarra Square is an activity to African prophet that I met yesterday, African. His name is God's prophet, David Owen. He was here today, the full house, and we are here with the committees of Miranda and part of Caracas neighbors that are here demonstrating with us. Peace, Venezuela, of peace, that has this beautiful flag has to be compromised and turning in to impulse the consolidation of the just born of the integral basis committees. This blessed day that this is being birth, blessed day that we are turning in to grow in the catacombs of the people with a strength, huge strength of knowing the reasons and the powers of the streets. Because in Venezuela, the power will never have again the fascist government of the United States, or is it the power in Venezuela will have it forever, the people of Venezuela. Now we will turn in with our hand in our hearts, up. I swear, till this mountain of Guarara Rapano, God, all power, and my ancestors and liberators, I swear, work for my family, for my street, for my community, for my beloved homeland, I swear, work for consolidating the Bolivarian committees of integral basis, and with solidarity and love, join the strength that can be joined in my street to guarantee peace, stability, and happiness of all of Miranda State, of all the Venezuelan people. I swear, today, November 15, defend our homeland and leader peace as Bolivar's example, with the example of Zamora, with the example of Commander Hugo Chavez, and open the compounds that Venezuela will be a homeland, united, peaceful, and happy. I swear, and I will do it. He will turn in as the integral business committee of all the country, long life to the people, long life to the homeland, long life, its victory forever. And this was the final person that we have to see today, because it was the president of Venezuela Nicolás Maduro at the swearing in of Integral Basis Committee. The last mandatory that we have to see, because he's the president of the country, and he's sworn in the people of the Miranda State here in Caracas. He was at Petare, and he talked about how the people is supporting the government and defending the sovereignty, and how he is supporting the people for they to show their strength as the only that has the right to do what they want with their homeland. We have more information coming up, so stay tuned to teleSUR.